Should we get up and go? Let's do this. Hey, I'm Steve Sliff. Thank you for visiting my channel. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Share it with everybody. Thank you so much for following along and being a part of this journey. Getting new comments, getting new people interested every couple of days. So thank you so much for that. And I really appreciate it. I gotta pee because of my Diet Pepsi. I got to pee. Too much information, I know. Sorry about that. But I just got to pee. As you see in previous videos, I try to plan my trips around rest areas. And this one was a little bit of a stretch. Little bit of a stretch for me. And it comes to a point where the potholes start to hurt because your bladder's so full. So yeah. Nice video, huh? Nice video. We are in Arizona. We're just outside of Flagstaff. And I'm planning to take my 30-minute here. Seems like a nice little rest area to take a 30 in. I've been here before, it's pretty cool. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a spot. Windy out here today. Windy. Looks like I'm not the only one that has to pee. There's a spot right there, but I like to walk. Since I'm in the truck all day, I try to park far away and make it a walk. So I think I'll park up top up here. Plus I'll take up some time on my 30-minute. put it nice and straight in here so that I don't look too much like a rookie driver. Uh-oh. Like a glove. Alrighty, I feel so much better, so much better. But I've got a mess back here. Man, I hit some bumps, some potholes. My laundry fell. Oh, I left that open. You know what? I've lost some screws. I've lost my mind, but I've never lost my peanut butter. So that's a first. Yeah, everything bounced around. Whoops. Everything bounced around. All over the place. Although I put that there to keep my refrigerator door shut, because I have had it bounce open before on a bad pothole. I reset myself up with some waters. That should be good. And then we'll have a snack. I don't know. What do you feel like having today, guys? Besides Diet Pepsi. I know I'm going to have a Diet Pepsi. Oh, let's go for a nice cold Diet Pepsi. How about just a little bit of cheese? Little bit of cheese. Well, oh, that bounced open too. I'm batting 1,000 today with everything. I hit a big one. I don't know if there's some Viet Cong gonna come out of that hole or what, but there was a pretty deep hole. I couldn't avoid it. Saw it at the last minute. All right, and let's get my cutting board, Diet Pepsi. How about a plate? Let's just get a plate. Don't need two, just one. One little plate. One little plate. Dang it, I keep hitting that camera, sorry. I'm new to this. Oh, side note. Hormel turkey chili. Oh, so good. So good. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. So we will give ourselves serving size of Triscuit. 4, 5, and there we go. Get out my Britney Spears dancing knife. You remember that video where I danced around like Britney Spears when that was popular? She's a wacko. I think her butter slid off her pancakes, to be honest with you. I think her butter slid off her pancakes. So sometimes I like to have cubed cheese. I don't buy it in the packages at the store because it's expensive. You can charge me more because you cut up cheese. That's dumb. That's dumb. So I like to buy the big block of cheese. There we go again, bumping the camera. I like to buy a big block of cheese and cut it up myself. Why is that? Let me see everything I got in my fridge. Yeah, got my Tostitos. I love salsa. Got my salsa. Got my bag of cheese. I got my meat down there. Eggs, Diet Pepsi. Lots of sauces. These are $1 at Walmart. I love them. This one's fire roasted garlic habanero. And this one, my favorite, black truffle hot sauce. Oh, I love black truffle. Oh, but they're $1. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. All right. I am probably about 3.5 hours away from my fuel stop. I'll pretty much run out my 10 today. So we will finish the day off early today. I got up early, but we will finish that day off. I'm going to go ahead and have a snackaroo and probably talk to my family. But I will definitely check in again when we get where we're going. Bon appetit! So anyway, let's talk about where we are. I went to California and took a load out to Victorville, dropped off there, picked up an empty. I did go back to the yard in Ontario, which is outside of LA, and dropped it off there, slept until about 3 in the morning, and a trailer came in. Somebody brought a trailer in that was going to Nazareth, Pennsylvania, to Trader Joe's. So I picked that up and headed on my way out. So I got to about Springfield, Ohio, and realized, hey, you know what, my 70 is going to run out. I run off for recaps most of the time. Usually when I'm out for 4 or 5 weeks, I don't take a 34. I just run off for recaps. And normally the load planners look at that and they plan out it ahead of time. But when I got to Springfield, Ohio, I was probably 21 hours away and I only had 15 on my recaps. And so a recap is where you get some hours back each day. You can only drive 70 through 70 hours throughout the period. So like one night I'd get 8 hours back, the next night I'd get 8 hours back, the next night I'd get 10 hours back, and so on. But I had 9 hours coming back to me, and then I had what hurts you in a recap situation. Sometimes you have to get somewhere. I only had 5 hours coming back. So with the hour I had left, the 9 hours, I had about 15 hours to get to a 21-hour stop. So there was no way I was going to make it at all. So I let my dispatcher know, and he said, okay, we'll get you repowered. Somebody will come swap that trailer out that had more hours. And I said, great, no problem. I made it pretty far. So, it is what it is. I just didn't have the hours. And they never got back to me. So towards the end of the day, I'm like, hey, man, did you hear anything? And he's like, no. And he's like, and if you don't hear anything, I'm getting ready to leave. If you don't hear anything, just keep rolling to the stop. And I'm like, okay. So ended up rolling a little bit farther. I called the dispatcher the next day, and he's off. My dispatcher was off. This was Friday, and it had to be delivered Friday at 3 o'clock. So I said, hey, are you hearing anything about getting me swapped out? And he's like, why don't you fill me in on what's going on? So great communication there. Anyway, I told him, and he says, yeah, we're working on it. We're trying to get you swapped out. So at that point, I kind of knew this wasn't going to work out. I kind of knew that I was going to take this delivery anyway. So I ended up just plugging my way through to Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and ended up calling Saturday night late. I said, hey, because I'll get some hours back Saturday night into Sunday. And I called Trader Joe's. I said, hey, I'll be there real early in the morning on Sunday. Can I get worked in? And she's like, we don't take deliveries on Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, oh, okay. How about Monday? And she's like, well, we don't take deliveries until 3 o'clock. So I'm like, well, crap. Can I get a break here? So I ended up sitting on that load until Monday. I called at 3. The brokers were working on it as well. She said, hey, just come on down. We'll get you worked in. I ended up getting there about 7 o'clock at night. and they got me to a dock door Monday about 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't get out of there until 11:45. So at least I got the trip done. You know, it was supposed to be delivered Friday at 3, just no way I was going to make it, and ended up delivering it Monday. But I kept everybody informed of the situation. They knew what was going on, and I still made it work. So, you know, what do you do in that situation? Well, you can let it fester, you know, from that Thursday when I was in Springfield, Ohio, knowing that I was probably going to have to deliver this on Monday, possibly Tuesday if they couldn't rework me in. Just don't let it fester. Why let it eat you up for those 4 days? It'll just drive you crazy, drive you insane. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I caught up on some reading. I caught up on some videos. It was beautiful out. Did some exercising. Unfortunately, when I left Ohio at 3 in the morning, it dropped like 40 degrees and a dang near blizzard came by. Check this out.
Man, when I chat and chit, I come through like what's good, these wigs hit and split. Man, better breeze and sprint, it's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and this, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with. Oh, make a big man turn to a kid, shout out skull when I splat out wigs. Never seeing X's with your eyes closed, don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Tell them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games. Get beat up and cocked out the picture. Must be active if you think you can wig me. I'll tell my man, put down the liquor. I ain't got none, don't care which means I lost them. Genie's out of the bottle when I ain't going back, so now I'm a problem. They can't land, I'm a pro or column. Lyrically taking lives, I'm taking souls. Can see mine's never been stolen. I take heads off, I leave them rolling, just like balls in bowling. I'm a fully charged in a machine like, man better be careful of me. I ain't just another MC, I'll spin your clock 360 degrees, flat line on set. Man, I leave that to see she got a rating, but watch that decrease. Watch your whole team get smashed to pieces, don't puff out your chest like Reese's.
So that's fun to always get up. I'm like, I might have to pull over here. I don't know, but it only lasted for so long, and it ended up just turning back to wet, and I headed over to Pennsylvania. So, but always think that kind of stuff's fun. Anything that puckers your butt a little bit is always fun. It's always fun. But so anyway, I dropped off at Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Went to a safe haven parking spot at a rest area and waited to get a new load in the morning. And when I woke up, it wasn't long after I contacted the dispatcher. They had me roll into about middle of Pennsylvania and picked up a load from a Ketchup Logistics. Not catch up as in the sauce, but catch up as in, hey, let's catch up on our news. I picked up a load there and headed down to Atlanta. I'm just right outside of Atlanta by Six Flags. I dropped off at McLean, and now I am sitting at a Petro rest area in the rain. It's been pouring all morning. But I do have another load. Thank God it's Friday. You know, I delivered at 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to do a split today. I'll sit for 7 hours, then roll. This picks up at about 5 o'clock tonight. and then I'm heading to Detroit, Michigan. So I'll head out there. But anyway, that's where I'm at. That's where we are. And if you are following along in the situation, still no lease yet, I called again, and they said it's going to be another couple weeks. So I don't think they know what they're doing, but I have some patience, and we'll see what happens when they finally decide what they're going to do with the program. So, but again, thanks for watching the video. I know this one's kind of short, but I'll be making some other ones. I've got one coming out here in a couple days on going company CDL training versus an academy or a school that you pick on your own, and just how I fished my way through that. I know a lot of people that are researching online are looking for that kind of stuff, and I'll try to help you get through that pretty quick. But anyway, again, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for just coming into my life and hanging out. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the emails. Thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for the rookie jokes that you guys make. I'm going to make some more so you can still make fun of me. It don't hurt me. It don't hurt me. But, stay safe out there. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend. And we're going to talk soon. I'll see you later.